So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make mashed potatoes. And the best thing about the mashed potatoes is, yep, you guessed it, they are vegan. So I'm going to show you guys what you need and then we're going to get started. Really excited. Today I just got my the vegan shirt from veganessentials.com. You guys go check them out. They have great clothing, all like, you know, with a vegan message, but I'm going to get started. So as far as what you need to make your vegan mashed potatoes, I'm making this for just myself and my girlfriend, so I'm going to use about 6 Idaho baking potatoes, and you're going to need vegetable broth, vegan vegetable broth, you're going to need vegan butter, I'm using Earth Balance, garlic powder, pepper, you're going to need a peeler, a potato masher, a knife, and then you're going to need a pot with some water in it so that when you're peeling the potatoes, after you peel one, you'll throw it in there so it doesn't start browning and, you know, being discolored, because, you know, you want the mashed potatoes to be more like whitish than brown. So now I was making this video too, I just wanted to show everybody really how simple it is to make, you know, homemade mashed potatoes. You know, it's just as simple. I would say the biggest part of the job is really just peeling the potatoes, and once you have them peeled, you know, the hard work's over. It's not bad too when, you know, if you're doing it just for yourself and one other person, or even if you're doing it for 4 people, you know, a little bit bigger, it's not that bad. I would say it, you know, it might get tiresome if you're doing, you know, like a couple bags of potatoes, you're peeling them, but even then, you know, just, you have to kind of, you know, understand too that you're providing your family or your friends, whoever you're cooking for, with a better way of eating. And, you know, I don't understand the logic behind having, you know, the boxed potatoes. I mean, it may save time, but it's, you know, it's much healthier just to make something from scratch. It's going to taste better. It's going to be better for you. And now you see I have the potato peeled, and how I normally like to cook them is, even if they're, you know, these are a little bit bigger, so I just like to quarter them, and that just helps to, they're going to cook evenly, and then put it in the pot. And they'll just cook more evenly, and they'll also cook a little bit faster because you're quartering them. I want to show you guys. Right here I finished peeling all the potatoes. I have all these scraps, and I don't just throw this in the garbage can. You know, depending where you live, if you have a little yard or something, you could throw it in the yard, you know, use it as compost, but normally I put this out and it's gone. The birds eat it. We have raccoons over here. There's squirrels, possums. So, you know, the less garbage you could create, you know, put it outside, do some good. It's gonna, you know, be better for the earth. And then here I just got the potatoes ready. So I start out, I'm gonna go get the lid and I'll cover it, but I'll cook it on like high until it starts to boil, and then I'll lower it down maybe to like mid-heat, and the cooking time is gonna vary. I would say set your timer for about like 25 minutes, and then check it at that point, you know, like get it boiling, then lower it to medium, and then, you know, let it like simmer, and after 25 minutes check it. But once the fork goes into the potato like easily, that's how I check it, you know it's ready, and then you're going to begin mashing it. Alright, so getting back to the potatoes, once it starts boiling and, you know, rapidly boiling, you could take the cover off and put the heat down a little bit, and then set your timer for like 20 minutes. And, you know, you don't really have to watch it. Let that 20 minutes go down, then check your potatoes. So the potatoes are ready. I just want to show you guys what I mean and how simple it is to check them. All you're going to do is get like a spoon so you can pick it up a little bit out of the water. And you're just going to put your fork in. And you see how it's going in with ease? It's actually like cracking the potato. They're done. That's it. So turn the heat off. And all you're going to need is big strainer. We have that set up right over here. And I'm going to strain it and then put it back in the pot. And I'm going to show you guys how simple it is. Okay, so we just strained our potatoes, and while the pot's still hot, what you can do is add 2 tablespoons of your vegan butter. Again, I'm using Earth Balance. You can just add it to the pot. That way, it coats it nice, and also it'll melt. And some people might say, whoa, that's a lot of vegan butter. Well, you know what? There's 6 potatoes in here. I want it to taste good. This is a vegan meal. This is pretty much all the fat that's going to be in this meal is just this little bit of butter. So, if you don't like the vegan butter, you can omit that, And we're just going to add our potatoes back. Be careful because, the strainer it was in is hot. Even the handles are a little hot. So pour your potatoes in. And before I even begin mashing, I add some of the veggie broth. And it's vegan. This is the 365 organic one. Sometimes these things can be a pain also. Just want to do then is just rip it open. So you can do this by eye also. I would say about at first you're going to add like a good half cup. So add that, and then again with your masher you're just going to start mashing. And as you're mashing, you'll know pretty much. Make sure that you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can see. But if you feel like it's, a little bit dry, add some more veggie stock. And I tried making it when I first went vegan. I was making it a lot with soy milk, and I don't know, personally I like that too, but one day I was cooking and I was making it and I didn't have that much soy milk. So rather than, even try putting that in, I had some veggie stock and I thought about it and I said, why don't I just try it? So I tried it and I pretty much fell in love with it. It's very good. Again, I'm going to add a little bit more stock. Don't be nervous about, being generous. Again, the veggie stock is, this one has 0 fat. It does have sodium, but, the thing you can do also, you can get a reduced sodium one, or also you can just, lessen down the amount of salt you're going to put in it. With this, actually, I'm not going to put any salt, because I know the salt's in there, and right now, this is basically there. It's perfect. So I'll just go through it. Make sure you get the edges and everything nice and good. And once we're getting to this stage, I'll just go ahead and I'm going to season it. And I'm just going to season mine with a little garlic powder, healthy amount, and a little bit of black pepper. And this is pretty much it, guys. So try this, and then again, just mix that in, give it a quick mash again. And the best way, if you're not going to eat it right away, just pretty much, get it like leveled down with a spoon or something. so it's all nice and level. And you can put it back on the stove, just, put it on a burner that, isn't hot, so you don't burn the potatoes. And as far as plating this up, I'm going to show you guys a little plate just in a second. I'm going to prepare a bowl for myself, and then I'll show you guys the rest. It's all done, it's ready, and I just serve it in a bowl. I have a nice healthy portion here, so I'm going to sit down and try it. And it's delicious, and the way it is right here, when you add the vegan butter and the vegan stock, you don't gotta add nothing. You don't have to put any extra butter on top of it. But try this recipe again, just follow the directions, and it's real easy and it's great tasting. Enjoy, guys. And remember, go vegan.